Alright, good morning, Goldenrod City, and welcome to the NBBL Semifinals. So, this week we're going to be taking on Coach NecroStevo and the Victorian Shadows in a bit of a rematch from, I think, was it week 6 or week 7? I forget. But it's a rematch from like later on in the regular season. If you remember, we pretty much dismantled their mono dark type team with the power of Primarina and what QUAQUAVAL and stuff. So yeah, Scarf Greninja also did some work in that game. And yeah, it was just a pretty dominating victory. And this week they're coming back for their revenge. And to make matters even worse for me, I wasn't even sure what to really change for my team because I thought I brought a pretty solid team. So going into their team, they have the Grimmsnarl, which I fully expect to come this week because dual screens access with their hyper offense team that can have stuff like Nasty Plot Darkrai, Swords Dance Trailblaze Zarude, Dragonette's Hydreigon, Swords Dance Weavile. I think that that's a really good option for them to have. So I still have to respect screens, and yeah. They have Overqwil, which they led with last time, is like a taunt Spike Swede. Weavile, which is a pretty threatening physical attacker that can use like triple axle, though I don't think it's going to be used in triple axle here because this is a team of all water types. Knockoff, stuff like that. Hisuian Samurott, which I fully expect to come since it's a water resist. It can quick Ceaseless Edge to set spikes, and it's generally like a very, very powerful water type that can hit harder than you might expect with sharpness. Hydreigon's a nice attacker that can be physical or special. They brought like a physical Dragon Dance set last time with Head Smash, which is pretty hype. I do expect that this thing would come because, again, it's water resist. Spiritomb's their Terra Captain. Don't really think that this thing will come, but it can use like Terra Dark to quick Sucker Punch and everything. And it can be generally annoying with like Will-O-Wisp and stuff. They have Zarude and Meowscarada as their grass types, which definitely will come to this game. Zarude can use Trailblaze and Swords Dance to boost its speed and attack, and Meowscarada can use like Choice Scarf, which I fully expect will come to revenge kill stuff like our Scarf Greninja or QUAQUAVAL or whatever. So yeah, they have Chi-Yu, Ting-Wu, two like ruinous legendary Pokemon that I don't know will come. Ting-Wu has a bit more of a case because it can set spikes, but Chi-Yu is pretty much useless here. I mean, I wouldn't say it's useless because it's like Beads of Ruin, Specs, Dark Pulse will hurt my team a lot, but like I think there are better Pokemon they can bring. And Darkrai, which they brought last time, can be like a subplot set, and it can also use nice status moves like Hypnosis and Will-O-Wisp and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really have a lot to add about their team. They're definitely going to bring their grass types, definitely going to bring Samurott, definitely going to bring Overqwil. I am expecting a team pretty much identical to the one they brought last time. So, yeah. So, going into my team, I didn't really change a lot. I still have the same Scarf Greninja idea with U-turn, low kick, brick break, but I subbed out the water stab for Gunk Shot because conceptually, me having water stab on a protein mine is very confusing, to say the least. Especially one that can't select any other move. So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. I realized how dumb it sounded in post. So, I remedied that, and I have Gunk Shot to give me a poison move to attack the Zarude and Meowscarada with, and also something to hit the Grimmsnarl with. Because one thing that I did think that they would do, I thought they would bring more like Chople and Tonga berries to deal with like fighting coverage. And so I wanted to vary my coverage a lot. So yeah, that's the reasoning for having Gunk Shot on this. Aside from that, same spread as last time, we have enough speed for the Zarude, and then the rest is in attack and then special defense. Next up, we have a physically defensive Toxapex, T-Spikes, Haze, Recover, Sludge Bomb. I realized in the last game, since they went Overquill, they're probably not going to be likely to keep that thing around. So I can just click Toxic Spikes to get some hazards up and get residual chip on things like Tinglu and like Zarude. So that'd help out a lot. Sludge Bomb is there as an attacking move to also fish for more poison, and Haze is there to eliminate boosts from like Zarude. Granted, this thing's probably going to be coming in on Meowscarada anyways, so I don't know what I'm like really cooking there, but it can deal with Zarude if I can get a Haze off, and then Recover is there because of course it is. Alomomola with AV, we have max defense, max special defense with 8 HP. I think this is to be able to eat a hit from like Tingwu or Hisuian Samurott, while also being able to sponge hits all day from like Hydreigon and Darkrai. So yeah, Flip Turn, Liquidation, Play Rough, and Body Slam. I might have changed up Body Slam, but I'm not sure because it's been like a month since this game has happened. I'm recording this on December 4th. So yeah, Flip Turn, Liquidation are there as just general stab moves that I can use with the Terra Water to do like I said, 3 damage instead of 2. Play Rough is there as just a solid attacking move for this game. I can hit Hydreigon for super effective damage, and I can hit Darkrai for super effective damage as well. And yeah, aside from that, same Aloe as we usually run. Bring in a Araquanid with Mental Herb. We have Sticky Web, Leech Life, Hydro Pump, and Iron Defense. Hydro Pump is there because we couldn't 2-hit KO the Overquill last time, and I want to be able to do that this time. I have Mental Herb to get around the taunt, and just so I can get Sticky Web up turn 1 since they have no way of removing hazards. And then I have Iron Defense as the last because I think it's just a fun move. So, yeah, I have enough special attack to where Hydro Pump can do, like, good damage to their Overquill. And rest of the EVs are pretty much the same. Pretty much max attack, and then I have the rest in HP and defense. We're bringing Rindoberry QUAQUAVAL to be able to sponge a hit from Zarude and KO back with like Close Combat or Brick Break. Rapid Spin and Aqua Step are there to boost speed. Max attack, max speed. Don't really have much to add here. Rindoberry is just the only addition because I really think that Zarude is going to be more of a problem this time, and that they'll be ready for Scarf Greninja, so I want to have varying ways of dealing with it. Finally, we have Primarina with Choice Specs, Moonblast, Draining Kiss, Hydro Pump, and Surf. This is the same Primarina set that I brought last time, so yeah, I have speed on this thing to outrun, I think it's the Zarude. Might be Zarude, might be something else after Sticky Web, and yeah, that's the general team for this week, and I will catch you on the battle. Peace. Alright, here we are in the game against NecroStevo. This has been like an hour of waiting from me. Okay, we see the Tinglu. That is already a change. Okay, so pretty much everything we expected. Instead of the Hydreigon, they brought the Tinglu. So, I have to be instantly wary of weakness policy lead Tinglu, but largely I do think that my Iron Defense Araquanid is just a very fun lead here. I can get webs up turn 1, and I feel like I have enough defense if they're like a choice banded set that I can live the hit, and that would give me free reign to go QUAQUAVAL in that case, and yeah. if they want to do the same weed of the weed overquill, I'm ready for that because I have mental herb this time. Okay. Let's go, I guess. There is the H-Samu. Okay. Now, H-Samu can quit taunt, probably. I can't imagine it'd want to stay in. I am anticipating this thing to be like a focus sash set, so yeah, I feel good putting webs here. Don't block that with the mental herb. I just realized I have the wrong Araquanid EV spread. Let me fix that really quick. Okay. There we go. We got the right one, and we got our webs up, which is very good. So... oh man, I could have Iron Defense there. But... we'll each life. And we just straight up... oh, it was a crit. That crit mattered. That crit mattered. So... crit mattered. I'm sorry, Stevo. I consider this my... payment for, you know, waiting an hour for this game. Araquanid kills Swampert with Leech Life. Granted, depending on the roll, I was going to be doing about like 60 to 70. So I still would have gotten a little bit of health back. I probably would have been above half, which is enough for like whatever. Them only getting one round of spike up is huge for my QUAQUAVAL. QUAQUAVAL is very, very commanding right now, especially if I can get chip on something like Overquill or the Darkrai or whatever. Just like chip on something so that way I can get like an Aqua Step or a Rapid Spin off. Alright, there is the Overquill. So I'll just Hydro this. No, I have to be aware that they can just quit, because they can do weakness policy stuff with their Zarude, probably like a weakness policy Trailblaze set. That could be something to look out for, especially since it can SD up again. They sub, okay. The sub... okay, so sub Overquill. Sub Overquill, so it's gonna be like a sub Pain Split set. It's Black Sludge. So Black Sludge leads me to believe that... well, it doesn't lead me to believe, I know that it's not going to be Rocky Helmet. Overquill. Let's take a look at the Fizz Def set. Sub-Toxic could be the play that they're trying to do here. Not entirely sure what to do. I will Leech Life this turn. I don't expect that to... yeah, it doesn't. Sub SD. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So sub SD probably isn't going to be... Is this where we reveal our trap card, quote unquote? I also have to be very, very careful because, yeah, this thing is very dangerous for my team. Primarina can outrun it, unless if it's like sub SD Rain Dance or something. It will sub again. It's a sub SD. That explains why they didn't lead with it. So they went like more offensive for this game. So it wouldn't surprise me if they do have weakness policy on Phaser Rude. That would not surprise me. No, I know I can't keep quitting that forever. I'll just iron defense up. I'll have to break the sub eventually. Surf actually would have been clutch here. Okay, so they have Poison Jab and not Barb Barrage. They don't do enough though. Okay, I miss. That's to be expected. Let me just make sure. Status. You are still at -1. Poison Jabs again. And they crit. Okay, cool. I guess that's fair. Sub Overquill. So sub SD Overquill. Overquill. Poison Jab, probably Crunch. BJ and Crunch probably are the coverage moves. Shoot. Now, Aloe probably can take the hit. Let me look at this. +2 Crunch is going to be doing about 70-ish. So let me count Black Sludge. Because I know Flip Turn can break the sub. Should be able to at least. If it isn't enough to break the sub, then we're just going to go black. I don't know. We'll have to Terra Water here. We get the slow pivot off. And then we can just go into Primarina. And since Primarina's fast, then I outrun a lot of their team and should just be able to do some damage. Because I still get the slow pivot off. It's at -1, so it hits 196 speed if it's max speed. Poison Jabs again. Okay. No crit. They got the poison though. That's big. Granted, I don't really need Aloe as much in this game. Do we break? We do. Okay. We break sub. Primarina should be able to KO with Moonblast. Okay, so Primarina should just be able to KO this with Moonblast. Yeah. I'm gonna go for damage here. I'm not gonna bother with healing right now. Okay, so Overquill kills a rack with Poison Jab. Prim kills Overquill with Moonblast. Do I outrun? I mean, Meowscarada 100% has to be either Boots or Choice Scarf. Yep, there's Meow. Okay, so they're not heavy-duty boots. So what item are they? Trying to sequence this in my head. I mean, regardless, my play here probably has to be go Toxapex. I can't help but feel that they're going to U-turn, though. Because, like, I can just get Greninja in. I want to say that they're going to U-turn here. This is my gut feeling. The reason why I'm fine with this is because Greninja will always be able to outrun. And I should just be able to, like... Okay, they Flower Trick, so they get the play right. So, yeah. Meow kills Prim with Flower Trick. And this is why I'm okay with this, because I can just go Grin and quick U-turn. Okay, so Grin can quick U-turn here. It's a low chance that I actually do kill, though, so I think I made the wrong play there. Yeah, they live. Okay. That's in line with what I'm thinking, though. This will let me go Toxapex and get a T-Spike up. I'm pretty much planning to get QUAQUAVAL going now. Flower Trick shouldn't do a lot. Okay, so that isn't choice band damage. Good to note. I'll T-Spike. I don't mind greeting a bit here. I kind of greeted a bit earlier. I don't mind greeting right now. Stevo has been playing pretty well. Hard aggro is not really what I was expecting here. But getting a T-Spike up to like chip down Ting Wu specifically is going to be big. And I feel like Ting Wu would probably come in. That's a new nickname, so that is the Ting Wu. Vessel of Ruin. So if I go Aloe, I get the slow pivot off guaranteed. Because Aloe is slower than a base speed. Well, actually, no, I don't get the slow pivot off guaranteed. What am I saying? But I think Aloe has to be the play anyways, because we can position our QUAQUAVAL. EQs. Okay, that is not offensive. Alright. Yeah, I like sacking this to get some chip. Hello. The Ting Lu defensive utility set. I'll just liquidate here. Let you have this. Okay. It is policy. Okay. Policy Ting Wu, that's what we expected. Policy Wu. Okay, so witness policy Ting. How much does this complicate matters? We did about 30-ish. Quack can't kill, unfortunately. So pretty much we have to sacrifice Greninja. Because QUAQUAVAL can bring this back by itself. I have Rindo Berry for the Zarude, but I need to get Chip. So here's what I am thinking. I'll just low kick. So let me get Ting Wu. Wu kills. Okay. Alright, well, it's pretty much all down to QUAQUAVAL now. So Ting Wu killed Aloe with EQ. Ting Wu kills Grin with EQ. Okay. Now it's time for QUAQUAVAL to sharpen. I have to Aqua Step here. Don't really have much of a choice. Quack kills Ting Wu with Aqua Step. Okay, so Zarude probably is going to be their play. Okay, Quack. Close combat will kill, depending on HP investment. Actually, Power Whip. Power Whip never kills me? I can't risk a trail. Well, actually, no, I can risk a Trailblaze because they're going to be at -1, and I'm at +1. Okay. So, caught in the web, caught in the poison. Okay. So, my thinking here is I can live the Power Whip. I'll live the Power Whip if I do not go for the kill here. I need to not go for the kill with close combat because I don't know this thing's HP investment, and the defense lower means that I won't be able to live the Power Whip. I'm also going to be assuming that this is just a setup set. I will Brick Break here. It would have killed then. They Trailblaze and pop my Rindo. So I actually won if I went for the kill. But I couldn't really risk like it being like either Chople or what have you. That's actually Toxapex's kill. Toxapex kills Zarude with T-Spike. Alright, Darkrai comes out. Caught in the web. And I think that we could just get this KO here. I'll just CC. No reason not to. QUAQUAVAL kills this. QUAQUAVAL kills Darkrai with CC. The QUAQUAVAL versus Zarude play may not have made sense, but I hope I justified it well. And all that's left is this. So yeah, we should just be able to secure the win. QUAQUAVAL kills Meow with spin, and your Goldenrod City Galeforce are going to the NBBL Monotype Championship. Oh my sweet Jesus. So for the championship, we're either going to be taking on Mono Poison or Mono Dragon. Both are not very ideal matchups for me, but yeah, we're going to the championship. We're going to be playing for our second Wi-Fi title in the same year. So yeah, thank you all for joining this journey, and I will catch you all in the grand finale of NBBL Monotype. Peace.